Hello, BookTube. It is raining, about 50 degrees, gray skies, beautiful New England weather. Love it. It's the end of the month. Yesterday, at the library, we had our second annual trunk or treat we've been doing. We're a very small rural area, and people are dispersed. So, at an old 1879 schoolhouse, it's no longer used as a schoolhouse. It has a big parking area. We line all the cars up and the fire trucks and the constable, and we do a trunk or treat. And for the second year in a row, it was a great success. Love seeing the kids come out dressed up. Love seeing the adults come out dressed up, and all the wonderful families. It's a real good time. My wife did a car that was based on the Day of the Dead, and the children decorated everything with her. So it was a good time. Reading wise, I'm partway through this Library of America, Virgil Thompson. Hope I can get it there without too much glare. And this is The State of Music. I'm most of the way through. It's something he wrote, I believe, in the 30s and updated in the 60s. Don't quote me on that, but I'm close. And where he talks about not just music, but the arts in general and the character types. Fascinating reading. He's a brilliant man, or was. I'm not sure I buy everything, but I am enjoying reading it. Some of the conclusions may be debatable, but he's a pretty accomplished fellow. I imagine he knows what he's talking about. The other thing I read, and I just finished this, and I really enjoyed it, was draft number 4, John McPhee, on the writing process. And this is going to be hard to do. You see, it has a typewriter type font here on the cover. John McPhee has been a New Yorker writer forever. He teaches at Princeton, writing program. He teaches creative nonfiction. He's not thrilled with that tag for it, but he does understand it. His stuff in the New Yorker is famous. He's published countless books. Survival of the Birch Bark Canoe is one of my favorites. So he writes nonfiction. He talks in here about the strategies, the structure, what a writer looks for, how creative the entire process is for nonfiction. And if you love nonfiction, reading it, not necessarily writing it, this is a wonderful book. The anecdotes, the people he's met. And he's met some of the most famous people in the world, but the stories come from regular people. People with jobs. People who, well, they're not regular. They're people with jobs, but they're creative. They're exceptional. They make a story. And he's written it from everything at oranges to the Pine Barrens in New Jersey. Beautiful book on Alaska. I've always enjoyed his writing. Like I say, the Birch Bark Canoe, the story of that was fantastic because it's just something I'm interested in. But I can't recommend him highly enough. And this is draft number 4, John McPhee on the writing process. So again, I apologize for the glare. So other than that, coming up in November with Elena Macrodina, I'm going to do a buddy read on the first of the Dragon Riders of Pern. So that will be fun. I haven't read that in years. Anne McCaffrey's trilogy that grew into much more than that. I'm not even sure how many books there were. I have not read all the later ones, but it'd be fun to revisit the original. It is nonfiction. Nonfiction November, and I've started a little early, and we'll see how it works because, you know, like most of us, work and family can, or even just mood. I see something else and I may go there. But for right now, it looks like I'm going to read the first of Dumas Malone's Jefferson books, the 6th volume, I believe. biography. So I'm going to read the first one of those, and then we'll see what else. I have a few others that are possibilities. And then we'll get into, get past Thanksgiving and then on towards Christmas. So it's a very, very warm, unseasonably warm time here in New England. Don't remember anything quite like this before. And a bit rainy today, but good reading day. I'm in there making homemade chili, some dark bread and darker beer, and we'll just settle down and have a comfortable night. You too. Thank you, BookTube.